Well, this is a part of the film that's so incredibly important, and Ryan Gallagher, who oversaw the archival work, is not here, but we'll send him your love. He and the team of researchers were able to find so many things that nobody's ever seen before. For instance, the footage of Elton recording "Candle in the Wind." That was unprocessed 16mm film. It had never been developed. And we developed it, and we looked at it, and we had "Candle in the Wind." Elton's diaries, the Alexis Petridis tapes. I mean, those tapes were not. Those are personal conversations. Those are basically Alexis's notebooks from when he and Elton were writing the autobiography. But to have those and to be able to work with them, and I remember sending parts of it that we had worked on to David when we were first starting to work with those tapes, and he called me moved and very emotional and said, "I've just finished watching it, and I've heard that voice from Elton, but nobody else ever has." And so that's an example of when I say, collaborating with David was kind of like an emotional barometer of truth that was so valuable. But perhaps no discovery was more important for this film than to find in the basement or the bowels of the New York Public Library what had been bequeathed to the public library by Cliff Jarre, the great Rolling Stone reporter and interviewer who sent all of his tapes to the New York Public Library. And there we found the Elton John interview. And we also found all these photographs that nobody's ever seen before, and together, again, in the hands of Poppy and Greg, so beautifully edited, that scene comes to life. I mean, there you are with it, and there's this great transition where it goes from color photographs to black and white, and it says, let the tape recorder run. To have that makes a film like this possible.
Yeah.